Bite my tongue? Never. See, what they don't know is they're tuning in to DBYT podcast, and I'm just discovering the world around me.
Tyesha, I love you.
It be like God is telling you to keep going.
You quit on yourself, you really down bad.
Tune in Wednesdays at 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
I don't know. Since we're on the topic, attraction.
Ooh.
We know so we know what pushes these people away from us, but what actually brings them closer to us. So what you gonna start off with, girl? Like what you like physically in a person?
Me personally, I love the way like they carry themselves as a whole. Like, especially me, so I'm big on smells. Like, if you smell good,
say it.
Like that shit a topper already. Like you got my attention.
Not that walking wide.
Right. Who's that walking through? Like,
baby, what? I can't do that. That's Big Mom. My bad, girl. I ain't trying to be you. Ain't trying to do that.
You still No, for real.
No.
That one, and just how they carry themselves, like, they ain't gotta have like the fanciest, like richest outfit, but as long as they clean, like you can tell a clean man. Like,
yeah, I checked them
clean cut, yes, nails, clean, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Ooh. My phenotype type of man. Honestly, I usually stick with African American men. I love me a black man. But them black men do not be loving me.
I feel like they love to like how much they can love.
Ooh, say that again.
I feel like they can only love you how much they can love.
Yeah. It was a quote.
I can't think of how to say it,
It was like, it was something I posted on Instagram the other day. And it was like, people can only understand you as deep as they understand themselves.
Right.
And it was like, you know what, yeah.
Like, for real. Like, I don't, because everybody I dated, bro, I don't feel like they didn't love me. Like,
right.
I 100% feel like they all love me, like, deeply. They just, that's all they knew. Like, the way you was raised and stuff, all that matters on how much love you got, how much you know.
That's crazy that you
And we in our 20s, so these niggas really learning. So let's go back to once you figure it out.
Even with that, no, because bro, like.
But for real.
That taps into like personally my like abandonment issues in my relationship that I have with my biological dad.
Yeah.
Like because dude is irresponsible. Let's start there. Like he just wasn't what I needed him to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it took me maybe to college to understand like he is a person too.
Yeah. And
I'm not upset per se. I used to be very angry about it. And sometimes I still get a little like out. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But it's like he only could do so much. As a person, he probably was not in tune with himself enough to cater to me the way that I needed to be catered to. And it taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I can't expect this man to go all out for me when he can't even go all out for himself.
Right.
And
for real.
it's like...
For real. It's sad.
Yeah, because like...
When you learn and stuff, it's like, it gets more sad.
It do. Because it's like, my anger turned into like a pity, like, dang.
Yeah.
I wish I could help you.
Right. I feel you. I used to be so angry, girl. So angry.
I hate shit. Have you ever been scared to commit to somebody?
No. Oh. I've never been scared to commit to somebody.
Really?
That's probably my problem.
Oh.
But I haven't like been scared to, because I'm a strong believer of like, if I'm out here looking to date, then that's what I want to do. So if somebody comes with the opportunity to date, then I'm fully gonna commit myself to you.
Mm-hmm. But how do you like what makes them an eligible candidate to date you?
So I'll usually know after, I don't know like off rip when they first come up and talk to me, but I'll give people the conversation, and I'll know after a few days if the conversation good enough, and based on the conversation, then yeah, and that's where I get them love bombers, and that's the only ones that get past me. But everybody else, I'll be seeing within 2 or 3 days.
If y'all need to know what a love bomber is, guess what? I definitely have my all in the depth about what it is and how you can identify what a love bomber is. I'm not gonna explain it here because you can definitely go watch it, get them views up.
For sure.
But not like, oh, can you tell me about your experience with a love bomber though? Like, what did that look like and how did that make you feel?
So, it's weird. Like, I'm still trying to like.
Yeah.
And then trying to put everything together from like my freaking life. I hate bringing this up, but a lot of my years of learning was in the military, so I always bounce back to that. But so me going from like straight from high school to military, whatever, we all was young. Like love bombing wasn't a bad thing for us because we really stood on what we meant. Yeah. Like we all had our own house, cars, and it was what it was. Like, bitch, I love you after 2 weeks. Like,
we're adults.
Like, for real. And it is what it is. And it was good. So love bombing was always okay with me. Mm-hmm. But once I had came back home and I started dating, okay, so love bombing in that way. It's the same as like how we was in the military. That's how for sure. It's the same as like how it was in the military, like, you know, you telling all this affection about each other, which is real on my end too, because I told y'all like I learned a lot in the military, as in discipline, which showed me like how to love people for real and blah blah blah. So I'm real on my end too, because some people I feel like, well, I wouldn't say nobody ever called me a love bomber or nothing like that, but me looking back, I be thinking like, damn, do I be love bombing? Like low key. But that's really like what I came from, and I stand on everything I mean though. Like I actually do fully love you, like I do this and that, go here and there for you, all that. Like it's weird.
It's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
Literally, and stand on all that. So it's just weird, like for me. Like it's just it starts off both of us doing the same thing, giving off affection, and then he just starts slacking, and that's really it. And then next thing you know, it's like, are you really affectionate, or was you just like love bombing me, nigga? Like, cause I'm really affectionate. So you gonna get that shit every day, but you're not doing that shit no more. And it's weird how you did it in 3 weeks, but now you're not doing it. So I guess that's the only difference. Yeah, the motherfuckers be slacking.
But yeah, definitely.
Gotta get right.
Yeah. I've never loved bomb because I do have like attachment issues or detachment, abandonment issues, like all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's I hate showing people that I care sometimes because it's like, I'm sorry y'all, I'm out of shape. I'm out of shape bad, and that's why I'm trying to improve my lifestyle because this ain't gonna work. But
she was relay racing.
Like in school. I had to get that battery on. Oh God, I'm glad I had extras. But for sure. It's hard for me to put my all in because it's like I'm scared they're gonna leave. Yeah. And that's me being honest. It's like, cause when I do care, like it even goes back to parental stuff. I loved my dad. Like I adored my dad. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's hard. I don't know how it feels not to know your dad, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I grew up and I knew you, and then you weren't there. Right. So it's like, it was always a issue for me, like, what did I do wrong? What, like, why don't you want to be near me type thing? And it did play on my psyche at times, because it's like, you never really feel like you enough for real, you know? And it's sad. It's sad because it's like I didn't want nothing from you except conversation. I just want to know, you know, I want to know who you are. I want to know where I come from. And it was like you couldn't even give me that. Mm-hmm. And it was like I wasn't asking you for the money. I was well off. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I didn't.
Like, what's really the problem?
Yeah,
it'd be a problem within themselves.
And I had to really come to that conclusion because like, while you over here trying to blame my mom or whatever situation, don't forget the things that you've done to my mom. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. The reason, and I'm like, I know a lot of people grow up and I can't say that, but in my situation, me and my mom had an open line of communication where she's like, you can feel how you want to feel. These are the facts. These are the things that happen. Right. I'm not gonna tell you how to feel about your dad. I'm not gonna tell you can't talk to him. I'm not gonna tell you none of that. You know, like. So, from the age of 13, by this time, I'm in middle school. I got his number. He has a very bad tendency of telling you he gonna do something and don't. I don't like I can't tolerate that. And that's why I'm so strong on. If you say you gonna do something, you need to stand on it for real, because I'm not dealing with anything less than that.
Especially a man, like your words all you got. Your balls and your words all you got.
All you, bro. Cause they swear.
You already half a man. You losing your word,
honey. Like it's already hard to choose a quality man for real, because a lot of people like to deceive you, especially up front. Like how we was clicking, and then you just fall off like that. That's weird to me.
Right.
But
right.
Yeah.
I feel you. Okay.
Yeah, I done went to a rabbit hole. My bad. But yeah, I don't do that. I don't. I've experienced it. I don't like it, because in my mind I know what you're doing. So it's like it's hard for me to just not call you out on it and be like, why are you doing that? Why are you telling me you love me in 2 days?
See, that's crazy. That's different. But I love you stuff soon, that's different. But just like the other love bombing stuff, I do that.
Even, but like, it depends, because like you said, we be spinning the block, so sometimes
sometimes. Okay.
Sometimes.
I see that.
So it's different with people that I actually know, and honestly, spinning the block, it ain't too bad because I already know these people. So it's like I don't have to guess and be like, is this person a danger to me, or is this person gonna try to do something? Like, cause men are scary.
Right.
I don't care what nobody say.
Nah, for real, no cap.
You don't know.
Y'all ruthless.
You don't know these people for real, and we don't know, and that's the scary part. Like,
y'all swear y'all know y'all emotions. Y'all don't know nothing.
Don't know nothing.
Just lost, hurt. It's okay though. We got you, but still, accountability.
Yeah, growth. We that's what we're really looking for.
Growth.
And I know this probably on topic, but what really is on topic right now? Y'all need to come up with a plan, because with all this princess treatment that y'all got going on, women like us don't like that. We work very hard for the things that we have and the things that we want to, like, the levels, like, we can see that stuff. So if you're very content in who you are, you need to find another content woman, not us.
Right, because we constantly growing, like, and we understand things happen, so we're like, your car messed up, blah, 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 but we know when you content, nigga.
Yeah.
We know when you okay with that car being broken for months.
Yeah.
And if you're really working on it every day, and it's just a difference in so many levels.
Or when you ain't got no job and you okay with it, you just don't. How do you not want money?
You ain't got no bills, but you ain't got no money all the time. How you ain't got no bills?
You don't think about the future.
You ain't got no kids, no nothing. You ain't decorating no house. You ain't getting no new clothes. You ain't doing nothing, but you still ain't got no money, nor no weed. How you out here on the drought? It don't make no sense. Like, y'all really need to get together.
But you know what? As the I don't care if we hire women, we have to set the standard for them.
Yeah, for real.
Because what I know, what my mom told me, they gonna do what you allow.
That's what I'm working on. I'm working on being celibate.
Good luck.
Good luck. I'm working on that shit, because it seems like the only thing that getting them right is punani. As long as they get pussy, they still think shit's sweet.
You know what's crazy though? I like to get into their mind. You're stupid.
Remind them.
You're dumb. But like on the for real though, like you gotta really get into these folks' mind for real, because a lot of people, they don't have a sense of direction. So it's I try to ask them questions that they're not used to, or that they really gotta be like, oh, I didn't know she was gonna ask me that type thing. Right. So I need to see where you headed. Are you forward looking? Because that's what I need. I need somebody with a plan. I need somebody who's gonna be like, who's gonna push.
And then folks just be talking. And then some folks will learn you so much before they start talking to you, they already know what to say. I'm starting to realize that. A lot of people learn me. I'm starting to learn that. A lot of people try to learn me. Like, they'll sit there and watch you. Like, they'll watch your social media. They'll see what you post.
No.
They do. They'll see, like, the topic that you talk about all the time. Like, they'll look and be like, oh, Tyesha want kids, and she's on the end of the journey. Oh, my God, I'm going to be this person. And, like, they watch this stuff, and they do it.
You can shut my YouTube down.
Like, you stop. But that's the crazy thing about this world, because, like, you never know who you helping, too, like, who we post. Because we just being us, and we playing our part of just being us.
Yeah.
But it's people that really use that shit for weakness, like, for real.
Mm.
Cause me, I'm like, damn, it always go in a cycle for me. Cause you know, I told you I date a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I be talking about, and these folks always know the right words to say, like, or something in the beginning, and they be seeming good, like they supposed to be for me. Throughout the relationship, something to come up to where earlier I'm like, they got that shit from that post I said earlier. It always come up like that.
It's so bad that you
They
say that.
really be looking like trying to learn you and shit and copy you. Supposed to be weird. These bitches weird too.
Nah, cause I got one person who does that.
Trying to copy you and shit. Oh shit weird.
What? T. Okay, hold on.
For real.
Cause y'all know I'm squirrely brain, so you know I gotta keep it going.
Weird. Girl.
I do have one person who be doing that, and that you say it out loud, I'm like,
it's probably more people too.
I
Be
knew that
friends and all that.
like even if I post a video and I word something a specific way, and then they'll be like, they'll text me and say something very similar of really the same thing, and I just be like, you know what?
They understand. Was it Words of Attraction? Yeah, I know the attraction book, 48 Laws of Power. Yeah, I've been reading that. See, I don't read books, but I be hearing folks read about books. Yeah, they know about the power, the laws of power and shit. All that shit manipulative. And this world wicked, so they ain't using it in no good way. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna have to push on to. We gotta start expanding though. I'm not a big on reading either, but I had bought a book the other day. I'm gonna send it to you, but I'm only on chapter 2. So I don't know if it's a good book or not. But I heard somebody talking about it. And I was like, you know what? I do want to elevate my life, because you know the truth are in the books. Yeah. And a lot of people not reading. A lot of people not digging deep enough to like find the answers that's really needed for real. Mm-hmm. So it's like, excuse me, a lot of people are out here just ignorant out of like pure bliss, like just like, you know what I'm saying? That really be making me feel like people are programmed for real. Cause I'm like,
no, for real, living in the matrix. Living in the matrix.
How are you?
I learned a lot from my experiences though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't like reading, cause I feel like the person that wrote that book, like, it can be good information in there, but I don't know. Just for like me personally, like I learned a lot, cause I'm not really scared to go experience. So like every day is like a different experience for me. Like I'm out here like talking to random people, like I'm out here experiencing. Yeah. So I'm like figuring it out. Like, so if I read, that's gonna take time for my experience, and I feel like me reading somebody else's experience, it's only their experience. It's only so much they did in their life that they had to learn their lessons. They didn't have the same lessons as me. So it's like so much to betray with books.
But you know, we everybody and nobody at the same time. So in a sense, even if you haven't went through it and you have it in a cave in the back of your mind, like, oh, I read this before. When if it happens, you'll recognize it.
But I don't want nothing to perpetrate how I move in my destiny. If anything, I'll go online and Google up a word. If somebody uses a big ass word, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
What that mean?
Yeah.